Unit 18 wastewater story. Before to that class, one class was held on the last week. This was only the preliminary ideas was given, what is wastewater or what is contaminants, etc. Now, what are contaminants? What are contaminants? These may be some solid or liquid. These may be solid or liquid which is may be dissolved in water or may be undissolved or not soluble in water. So, these are called contaminants. So, it is maybe liquid waste or any solid waste or suspended material. What is suspended material? Do you know about what is suspended material? For example, some light substances, suppose some chalk powder or some talcum powder, when you will throw it on the water surface, then what it will happen? You can see that it floats over the water. So, this is called as suspended. Now, another thing might be, for example, when a substance weight is not enough to deposit on the bottom of that, then some part of it are dissolved in water and some part remains out of the water surface. This is also called suspended. So, when they are not settled down at the bottom, but moving around in the volume, then it is called as suspended. So, these are the substances, suspended impurities. These impurities are called contaminants. So, what are contaminants? Contaminants are the substances due to which the quality of the water is changed. The quality of the water becomes bad or it becomes wastewater. This is called contaminants. Clear? Now, next is what is sewage. Sewage is a liquid waste. Sewage is a liquid waste. Do you want to know, do you want to write what are contaminants? Do you want to write what are contaminants? Or discussion is enough? Contaminants, the polluting substances which either solid or liquid waste, the polluting substances which either solid or liquid waste makes fresh water pollute, makes fresh water pollute, comma, are called contaminants. The polluting substance which either solid or liquid waste makes fresh water pollute, comma, are called contaminants. Example of contaminants, that is pesticides, herbicides, nitrates, urea, etc. Yes, this is also correct. Aniruddha, what you have typed. Okay, clear. Continue first. Continue first. Then the next definition will be, what is sewage? What is sewage? Completed this, contaminants. Then what is sewage? So sewage is due to the presence of these contaminants which is coming out from the homes, offices, hospitals, industries. These are all due to the presence of these contaminants, and this is called sewage. Completed contaminants. Next, what is sewage? Sewage. Okay, now just look at the just think about the water coming out from your household. Okay, so these water basically contains some the wastewater. Because why this is called wastewater? Because sometimes these are from our bathrooms or from the toilets, or suppose from the water which is from the kitchens also. So these are not usable again. We do not use it. We just its flow through the drain. In the same way, this is from water from the homes. And again, just think about from hospitals. From hospitals, there is a large crowded area. So here also, in a large amount of water is also wasted, and these waste contain some medicines or some waterborne, which is the excreta of human or the urines, etc. So these are all contaminated with water. This is coming out from the hospitals. In the same way, which is coming out from the industries also. So industries basically, suppose think about one industry, that is the fertilizer industry. Here nitrates or urea or some sulfates or some heavy metals like lead, these are also contaminated with water. So these contaminants, when mixed with water, then this converts the fresh water to a non-usable water or wastewater. So this wastewater is not usable again. So this is called sewage. So sewage is that the wastewater released by home, hospitals, offices, etc. The wastewater released from homes, hospitals, offices, etc., which having some contaminants, on it, in it, are called wastewater. Completed? The wastewater coming out from dash dash and dash, which having some contaminants in it, is called wastewater. Clear? Next one, the types of contaminants or types of impurities. On the last class, I have shown you one graph, I think up to this we have completed 5 types of contaminants: organic, inorganic, nutrients, bacteria and microbes. Okay, and you have to remember this with some examples, isn't it? Last day I have shown you one graph, one chart, contaminants or impurities. 5 types of contaminants was there: organic, inorganic, then nutrients, bacteria, and other microbes. So these are the contaminants or impurities, and you should remember some examples also. Okay. Suppose for example nitrates is given. Now question is, nitrates is an organic waste or organic impurities, inorganic impurities. Next one is the nutrients or it is an bacterial. This is a multiple choice question. Okay. In the same way, protozoa, it is a bacteria, it is an organic or inorganic or other microbes. Okay. So this type of questions may arise, or theoretical type question, write some bacterial contaminants present in the wastewater, 2 marks question. Such type of questions may come from that part. Next come to the section 18.3. The title of that part is wastewater, water freshens up an eventful journey. Now there the 2 bold word is there, sewers, SEWERS, sewers and sewerage. So what are these? Sewers and sewerage. Okay. Now sewers is that, suppose I am drawing here one figure. So this is this is the plot. Here the homes are there, okay, and this is one pipeline, this is another pipeline, this is going to flow on the one chamber where this is the freshens up. So this is wastewater treatment plant, which we will come later on, and this pipeline also coming out from that. So the water we are using is going to be freshens up and then usable again, and which is again transferred or again delivered to the household use. This is the cyclic process. What should be freshens up? What happened in real case? This is not freshens up. In real case, this is traveling to a large drain, which ultimately moving to the river. And this water which we use, there is a tank, overheaded tank, and overheaded tank there are some motors which continuously sucking the water from the earth crust and stored there, and from there through the pipeline the water is going to our homes. This is also required for the drinking water purpose, but this part I have drawn here, the previous one, it is also required. Otherwise, it will make a very problematic for us in the near future. So this is the cycle. This is the cycle and it is flowing through the some pipelines. So, these pipes through which the water is flowing, that is from the household use to the big drain, from the big drain to the river, and also these pipelines from the overheated tank to our drinking water or usable water, these pipelines are called sewers, and the total system is called sewerage. Total system is called sewerage. Clear everyone? Yes. Network of small and big pipes are called sewers and the overall system is called sewerage. So, manholes is also a type of sewerage. Manhole is also a composition of sewerage. Next one. Now come to the table 18.1, contaminant survey. Type of sewage: slug water from the kitchen, foul waste from the toilet, trade waste from the industrial and commercial organization. Substance which contaminate. Any other remark? Okay. So, first one, that is from the kitchen. So, what are the contaminants present there in the kitchen? Some oils. So, I am dictating by mouth. Some oils present there, and also the waste, that is organic waste, are present in that the wastewater, and sometimes the peels of the vegetables or etc. are also present. Organic waste, that is the part which we use to, that is the from the fish, from the meat etc. These are organic contaminants. Okay. So, these are from kitchen. From the toilets, this is the feces, it may contains urea, the nitrates etc. Trade water contains the sulphate, the lead, the heavy metals etc. may be there in the industry. So, these are the contaminants present in the water. Next water, come to next page, activity 18.3. Make a line diagram of sewage route, walk down the street or survey the campus to find the number of manholes, follow an open drain and find out where it ends and which living organism are found in and around it. Living organism, suppose if you collect the water from a large drain or drain, then you can see the microbes present in your open eyes, and if it is shown through the microscope, then you can see that a large number of microbes or bacteria which is seen by our naked eyes, sometimes through the microscope. So, this is the organic contaminants present in that, these are microbes. Okay. Already you have come to know about this on the contaminant section. Next water is that treatment of polluted water. Those I have drawn here one figure, treatment of polluted water. This is very important nowadays. Yes, this class will be uploaded. So, activity 18.4, divide yourself into groups to perform the activity, record observation at each stage. Fill a large glass jar with 3/4 full of water, add some dirty organic matter such as grass pieces or organic peels, a small amount of detergents and a few drops of an ink or any color. Cap the jar, shake it well and let the mixture stand in the sun for 2 days. After 2 days, shake the mixture and pour a small sample into test tube. Label this the test tube before treatment sample 1. How does it smell? Use an aerator. What is aerator? Aerator is the supply of fresh air. Those who have the knowledge of the aquarium, they know about very well that what is the fresh water or what is aerator. Okay. So, use an aerator from an aquarium to bubble air through the sample in the glass jar. Allow several hours for aeration. Leave the aerator attached overnight. If you do not have an aerator, use a mechanical stirrer or a mixer. You may have to stir it several times. The next day, when aeration is complete, pour another sample into a second test tube. Label it as after aeration sample 2. Okay. Here also fold a piece of filter paper to form a cone. Wet the paper with tap water, then insert the cone in a funnel. Mount the funnel on a sewerage mean. Sewerage mean is that sewerage is the total system by which the household use or office used water is going to the recycle panel and from recycle panel to the household use again, or the pipeline system which transfer or which moves the usable water and wastewater to its destiny is called the sewerage. There are manholes, big drains, etc. Nowadays you can also call river, because river is also a part of the sewerage system nowadays, but it is not at all favored to the civilization. Aeration means agitate the mixture with fresh air. Basically aeration means supply of oxygen. Okay. So, you will continue your study up to activity 18.4, and the next day my first question will be what the activity tells about. My first question will be what the activity tells about, what is your understanding and what are the steps you have seen on the activity 18.4. Okay. So, write the question that what do you understand from activity 18.4, what are the steps done on activity 18.4. These question, and if I forget to inquire you, then let me know about this. Okay. So, next day we will start from the next, continuing from activity 18.4 to the section 18.4, that is wastewater treatment plan. Okay.